Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing great tonight. So we are gonna play around tonight with this patriotic bundle that I have going on my page. Hopefully you've seen it already. And let me see if I can find my post real quick. Get this keyword linked up. You can comment the word freedom to get all the supplies to make this yourself. And thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. So this one is real simple, okay? It's nothing to it. In the bundle, you get a 5x12 box frame, which is right here. This is double-sided also, so you could do 4th of July on one side and something else, just summer on the other side. You could even go into fall if you're ready. Hi, Sandra. Hey, Lisa. Hi, Mom. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. You also get 4 paste packets, okay? And you get the cutouts that I have here. So let me see if I can show you. There's 3 stars and the letters USA. And then some little squiggles. So I'm going to show you how I envision this going together. Obviously, you don't have to use it the same way I do. But this is how I put together this project, okay? So come hang out with me for a little while. And let's chat. Happy Friday, by the way. Hi, Joni. Hi, Stephanie. How are you, ladies? I am using my little makeup sponges. If you haven't gotten yourself some of those yet, you can get them on Amazon. And I buy them in a big pack because I use them all the time. But they're very cheap, even for the big pack. I swear I spent like maybe, I don't know, $8 on a huge pack of them. Now my tape is like not sticky anymore. And I only have 1 roll of painter's tape in this whole house, apparently. I didn't realize that. I swear I had some in my garage at my old house, and whenever we packed, I did not find it anywhere, which is was a shock to me because I swear we had like, I don't know, 4 or 5 rolls of it because Chris insisted whenever we bought it that we needed like a multi-pack. And now I only have the 1 roll, and he stole it from me and took it out into the garage, and now I have not gotten it back yet because I thought this tape was sticky enough. So make sure that you have your own roll of tape and extras. But I do plan on going by Home Depot tomorrow or Lowe's, either one, and I'm gonna grab some while I'm there. And probably, again, get the multi-pack so that I don't run out whenever it gets stolen from me. So how are y'all doing? Any big plans for the weekend? We have a graduation party to go to tomorrow during the day. And then we've got guests coming over tomorrow night to not only help me move my laser into the house, but we're also gonna have dinner with them. We have this huge pork tenderloin, y'all, I got from H-E-B. If you're not from, I think Texas is, I don't know if there's an H-E-B anywhere else other than Texas, but H-E-B has the best meats. And I got this huge pork tenderloin the last time I ordered groceries, intended for it to be for Memorial Day, and didn't end up cooking it last weekend, so my friends are coming over this weekend, and one of them is going to cook it because he is our chef. So, you're working. Oh, no. Boo on that. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Sandra. That stinks. I was hoping that you were going to the lake or the river or somewhere fun in Tennessee. How's the weather out there? Is it still cool, or is it getting hot now? Tell me about it. So, anywho, yeah, I just painted those bright white, my stars, and then I'm going to figure out what I'm doing with my life. I have just a little bit of Cadet here. Now, in that bundle, I do have Cadet in there as the paste packet for you. So you'll get that. Or possibly the other blue, Colonial Blue, okay? It depends on what's available at the time of your order, okay? But you will get a blue. You'll get a red, white, and a blue. in paste packets. They're not jars, okay? So there's that. Plus today, y'all, I posted a special on my page. Ooh, fun. What kind of color family are you thinking, Stephanie? I love that for you so much. It's exciting. Yeah, that's the white one I just used. I just had to test it and figure that out. So let me just show you real quick. I know I show you all this all the time. These are the little makeup sponges I like. This one is used. So I'm just gonna chop this. It's like dry on the end, okay? I just set it here and let it dry. I just chop that right off and use it. Now this will probably be the last time that I use this specific one because they get real small after you cut them down several times. But you can use them like 3 times, which is fantastic. Hi Joanne, how are you? Welcome, love. So you can comment the word freedom to get all the stuff to make this. And anyway, so yeah, I posted a paste bundle on my Facebook, on my business page earlier today. I thought y'all might enjoy that since I have inventory here. And I would love to bless you with it, okay? It is marked way, way down. Okay, so go find that post. I posted it earlier. And you can also comment the word freedom on it to get the link to check that deal out, because it's a great deal and it won't last forever. So go get that while you can. Okay, so I think I'm pretty good for now. I'm gonna hold on this for a minute. Let that simmer. And then we're gonna use our box frame. So I want to use the white side. Excuse me. We're doing the USA stars. You can comment freedom to get all the information on this. So we're going to paint this frame black, okay? Just around the edge. I don't think I'm going to do the inside of it. Hi, Lisa. How are you, love? Let's make sure. Here's my paintbrush right here that I want to use. All right. I'm going to try and neatly paint this. And as I say that, I splatter paint all over the place, so that I am not forced to paint the inside of this frame tonight. Do you think we can do it? I don't know. Every time I say that, I end up making a mess of it. But my paste is such a great consistency right now. I'm not even adding water to it. Just painting it right on. My jar is brand new, and this should be the consistency of your paste whenever you get it out of your paste packets, okay? Really, really creamy and generally good painting consistency. Now, sometimes you will need, depending on what you're doing, to add a little bit of water. Whenever I use the little makeup sponges, I usually do add water to them, just to help spread it a little bit with that sponge. But you can also just add the water on the sponge directly, okay? And I love this because this is double-sided. You can reuse it for a different project and just flip it around for the seasons. So you actually get a twofer here and get a surface that you can use more than once, okay? And then once the season's over, you can put it away and pull out your other stuff. But it lasts more than just the month or so that you're going to be decorating for the 4th. Now, so I got one of those rose wreaths for my front door, y'all. They're like wooden roses, and it's red, white, and blue, and I love that thing. I don't think I want to take it down ever. I want it to last forever, and it's protected from any weather by the screen door, which I absolutely love having a screen door. Hi, Gwen. Hey, Marcia. How are you? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for joining me. You can comment the word freedom to get the supplies to make this project today. Sorry, try not to talk too much so that I don't mess up my paint job. I think I'm doing a decent job. Hopefully I'm not going to turn this in a minute and find that I didn't do such a good job. Not a great painter. All right, let me see if I missed any. Hi Marie, how are you? Oh, okay, Joanne, I'll ask you. Oh my gosh, Stephanie, you, my friend, are a wild child. I cannot believe that you don't have any clue. I love it. Oh my gosh. I want to live vicariously through you because I am such a control freak. And like, just, I could never. So I'm so proud of you for going in blind and not really knowing what color you want to get. I'm so excited to find out what color you do. I would love it if you would send me a picture after you get your room painted because I want to see it so much. That's great to hear, Marie. I'm so glad that you're here with us. All right. Trying real hard to get this thing painted. All right. So this one is a quick and easy project, y'all. And it just goes to show how good the chalk paste works as a paint. I love using it as a paint. It helps me, and y'all, I really love these box frame surfaces. I swear, I could probably do a project every night on one and be pleased with it all the time. Okay, so I think I did okay. It doesn't look horrible, like a second grader painted it, okay? I could have probably done better, but it's fine. Everything is fine. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Welcome. Yeah, exactly, Anita. Summer on one side, fall on the other, and then it literally can stay for a long time. And by the time you're over fall, you have a little bit of Christmas, and then you're ready for sunshine and summer again. Or spring, but summer. Here in Texas, or in Houston, we don't really get much of a spring. Kind of just, the flip just gets switched, and it's like, oh, by the way, it's going to be 1,000 degrees today, so good luck to you. Hi, Tammy. How are ya? Welcome. All right, I want to dry this really well, okay, because we're going to be using the frame to hold some of these pieces, because I don't know if you could tell or not, but those pieces are a little bit much for this little inside of the frame, so we're going to use the outside of it as well. It's going to look great. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me. All right. Now, remember all my pieces I had over here? Just making sure that I painted them well enough. Sometimes after they dry, you might need another coat, but I think these are actually pretty good. I love these little letters. Be careful, especially if your tape is new. Mine is not. With those little skinny letters, they are very thin and potentially breakable, okay? So whenever you're pulling them off your tape, just be gentle, okay? All right, so here's my thoughts. I want to use this edge for this little wave thing, right? And then at the top and the bottom, this is gonna be so cute. I'm so excited. I love patriotic decor, y'all. I love it. So I'm gonna try and move this up a little bit so that I can, I guess this could be a leaner. It's not gonna stand up straight, okay, but I think that's gonna look cute. So I'm gonna just set that to the side. Oh my gosh. Hi Jocelyn, how are you? Oh man, it is so hot and it's like steaming. It's so hot here. And I say that, and like Lori, poor Lori, her weather's like unbearable in California where she's at. So, you know, I complain about it, but it could be much, much worse. Or like Karen is in Arizona, and it's hot and dry there, like all the time. They get rain, and it's like a miracle that they got rain. So these stars, let me show you, are scored with the letters, okay? I don't know if you can even see that. Well, I guess you can't see it. But the letters are scored onto the stars, so it helps you get perfect placement, okay? So, man, that is hot. Hi, Lori, how are ya? Yeah, in Tennessee, it would get into the 90s, but not for long. And it just wasn't as humid, so it was a lot more bearable. You know, it seemed really, really hot, but all of the rivers and stuff are all fed from like the mountains, so the water was always cold whenever you'd go like fishing or boating or anything like that. Down here, it's like bath water. It's wonderful. Yeah, it was super hot in Texas today, Donna. So there's my S. I got my U on. Okay, y'all, this is going to be so cute. Now, I use Cadet on these letters. And then we use candy apple on the little squiggly things. Bright white on our stars. And then just black velvet around the edge of the frame, okay? To kind of help pull it all together. Now, you could leave the frame just as it was. These frames look great as they are. You know, that's one thing that I really liked about Tennessee is that we would get snow, but it wasn't like a crazy amount of snow that we couldn't deal with. And it would be like, I mean, it would be a couple of weekends in January usually. But with me, I was working from home, so it didn't affect really my day-to-day at all. And that meant that Chris got to take time off because he can't be driving out in his work truck. So, I mean, happy about it. But it wasn't like blizzards and all this other stuff that y'all deal with. I don't even understand it. Okay? I really don't. I'm sorry. I'm not. Okay. I'm going to just try to go right on here. Now I'm using Gorilla Glue, Super Glue, which works really great. And I do have my hot glue gun for the for the stars whenever we go to glue those on, because I don't want to use super glue. It's way too much for that. Oops. But for these little thin things, I'm going to just use super glue. And I'm just cleaning up around the edge so that I don't have, because I pushed it a little bit hard there. No. This is going to be a little questionable over here, but we're going to give it a try. Just get a little bit on there. Y'all, this glue sticks so good. It should be fine, okay? Hey, Tammy. But yeah, I don't understand how people go, like one of my customers, Nancy, her town completely shuts down, y'all, during winter. Like, shuts down. Nothing happens. People are locked in for winter. They're like, it's pretty crazy to me that that happens. So she used to tell me, well, I'm stocking up for winter for my all of my projects I'm going to be doing while we're stuck at home, which I always thought was funny. But that was the thing. All right, so now gonna just space these really quick so that I don't do too much. And y'all, this is gonna look so good. Start with the one in the middle, okay? Pro tip of things I've messed up. Crafts I have messed up. Not starting in the middle is a mistake, okay? And then, super easy. And we're done. Look how cute this turned out. Look at it. It's easy, easy, easy. Really loving the white stars on the white background. I know it's super bright. Maybe back here it will work better. But this would look great on the brown background too, okay? I hope you guys love it. You can comment the word freedom to get all the stuff to make this, y'all. Super easy, quick paint project with some fun little cutouts and double-sided. Okay? All right, y'all. Love you all so, so much. I appreciate you. I hope that you have a great night, and I will see you soon, okay? See ya.